ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। जय श्री हरि विष्णु भगवान। जय महालक्ष्मी माता। Seventh chapter of the Vishak Mas Mahatmya of the Vaishnav Khand of the Skand Puran. Salvation of Pishach, Goblin. Narad ji said, on seeing that miracle, the king of Mithila was very much surprised. With palms joined in reverence, the most excellent one among those conversant with dharma, virtue, spoke these words to the sage who was comfortably seated. Mathilia said, this great miracle, as well as the act of a saintly man, has been witnessed. I am eager to hear in detail about that dharma whereby this king, a scion of the family of Ikshvaku, became a liberated soul. O learned one, I am endowed with faith. Kindly describe it in detail. On being specifically asked thus by the king, the noble minded Shrutdev said, good, good, and then addressed the excellent king thus. Shrutdev said, O most excellent one among saintly kings, you are well resolved. You have decided well, since you are inclined to hear about the holy rites well liked by Vasudev. Without merit acquired in the course of many births, no embodied being can be entrusted to hear anecdotes of Vasudev. Even though you are a young man and a king of kings, yet your mind is inclined like this. Therefore, I consider you a pure Bhagavata, a devotee of the Lord, the most excellent one among good people. So I shall recount to you the holy Bhagavata rites, O gentle sir. By knowing, correctly understanding these splendid rites, a living being is liberated from the bondage of births and worldly existence. The excellent holy rites of Vaishak are like various other rites such as those of cleanliness, holy bath, Sandhya prayer, water libations, Shraddh, Agnihotra. Without performing the holy rites in the month of Vaishak in vernal season, one cannot rise up to heaven, etc. Among all holy rites, there is nothing on a par with Vaishak. There are many other rights. They are like subjects without a king, who are assailed by calamities. That is, these rights being easily violable yield only adverse results. There is no doubt about it. But those laid down for being performed in Vishak are easy. They are offering of water pot, construction of prapas, that is, sheds for free distribution of water, construction of shady places, etc., for travelers on the way, gifts of footwear, umbrellas and fans, gingerly seeds and honey, milk products for the elevation of fatigue, erection of shelters for pedestrians, digging of wells, lakes, tanks, etc., gift of coconuts, sugarcane, camphor and musk, sweet scents and unguents, gift of beds and cots, tasty mango fruit, sharbat, sweet drink made of lemon juice, gift of daman, flowers, gift of triacal juice in the evening, varieties of cooked rice on the full moon day and cooked rice mixed with curds every day, gift of betel leaves, gift of water pot on the new moon day of Chaitra, early morning bath every day before sunrise, worship of Madhusudan, etc., listening to the story of the Lord, avoidance of oil bath, taking food on leaves, fanning off and on those people who are weary, daily worship of Hari by means of tender fragrant flowers, Naivedya, offering of fruits and cooked rice mixed with curds, offerings of incense and light every day, morsels of grass to cows, washing of the feet of Brahmanas, gift of dried ginger mixed with jaggery, gift of powdered amblic officinalis, shelter, to wayfarers, and gift of rice and vegetables. These are the holy rites praised and recommended for the month of Vishak, which is liked by Madhav. Offering flowers to Vishnu, worshipping Hari by means of sprouts, etc., peculiar to the season, and offering cooked rice as Naivedya is the cause of the destruction of all the masses of sins. O noble souled one, if a woman does not worship Madhav either in a temple or in her house with the flowers growing in that season, she will never obtain a son or happiness anywhere. She will end the life of her husband or of herself. In order to test the bridge of the dharma of the subjects in the month of Vaishak, Vishnu goes to their abodes accompanied by Ram, Devas, and the sages. If at that time any stupid fellow does not worship him with flowers, he is a deluded soul. He falls into the roar of hell. Afterwards, he is reborn in the worms of demonesses 5 times. In this month, cooked rice and drinking water should be given always to those who are afflicted with hunger. It is the cause of the sustaining the vital airs. By not giving drinking water, he is reborn as a creature of lower species. By not giving cooked rice, he is reborn as an evil spirit. I shall tell you a strange experience that I had in connection with non gifting of cooked rice or food. My father was born as an evil spirit on the banks of Reva. He ate his own flesh when he became utterly exhausted with hunger and thirst. Due to the lack of food, he became too weak to move about. He was staying at the root of a silk cotton tree devoid of any shade. On account of excessive hunger and thirst, and due to his past karma, the opening of the food pipe in his throat was very small. Pieces of flesh sticking to his throat gave him a lot of pain, threatening his very life. By chance, on my way to Ganga, I reached the bank of that river. He looked upon the cool water of a well as well as of a lake like Kalkut poison. At the root of the Shalmali tree, I witnessed the surprising thing of his eating his own flesh, cutting it bit by bit, and lamenting in diverse ways. He was afflicted with hunger, thirst, and sickness on account of his own karmas. I pitied him, but on seeing me, that spirit of sinful activities rushed at me to kill. He was restrained on account of my splendor. He began to run away. With my mind melting with pity, I told him, "Do not be afraid. I have given you freedom from fear. O dear one, who are you? Tell me immediately the reason for this. I shall set you free from this difficult situation. Do not be distressed." On being told thus, he said to me without knowing that I was his son, "Formerly I was in the city named Bhuvar, most excellent on the earth, in the land of Anarth, northern Gujarat. My name was Maitra. I belonged to the Sankriti Gotra. I regularly performed penance, yajnas, charitable gifts, etc., and I was learned too. All scriptures were learned, all scriptures were learned and taught by me. I took my holy baths in all the tirths, O Pishach, for not giving food in the month of Vishak. He was seen on the banks of Narmada. He has not gone up to heaven. He is still at the root of the tree. He eats his own flesh and laments over it. For the sake of liberating your father, you must take early morning bath in the month of Vishak. After worshipping Vishnu and offering water libations to me, your father, sincerely cooked food should be given to an excellent Brahman possessing good qualities. He shall then be liberated and go to the region of Vishnu. He further said, "Speak this to him. He shall have mercy on me. There is no doubt about it. Let there be welfare in every respect. Let there be auspiciousness in your case." On hearing the speech of my father, I became miserable, excessively agitated. I prostrated before him at his feet for a long time. With tears in my eyes and cursing myself, I said, "O my father, I am your son. I have come here by chance. Since my manes have not been liberated from distress, I have fallen off from my duties. I deserve the censure of Brahmanas. Tell me, what is that holy rite whereby you will be liberated? O eminent Brahman, I shall perform it." Then he, whose mind was completely satisfied, told me, "After performing your pilgrimage, you should return home quickly. At the advent of the month when the sun is in Aries, you should offer excellent cooked food as Naivedya to Vishnu. O noble souled one, make some charitable gift to an excellent Brahman, thereby the whole family shall attain salvation." On being commanded by my father, I completed my pilgrimage and returned home. I made gift of food in the month of Vaishak. Hence, my father was liberated. He came to me and blessed me. Seated in an aerial chariot, he went to the world of the Lord of Shri, the world that cannot be easily seen and from which those who have gone there once do not return. Thus, the charitable gift that has been enjoyed in all the scriptures has been recounted to you. It is the essence of all dharmas. It is highly virtuous. What else do you wish to hear? Tell me. On hearing it, I shall tell you everything. This is the truth. This is the seventh chapter of the Vaishakh Mas Mahatmya of the Vaishnav Khand of the Skand Puran. It's completed. Friends, please like and share this video. Also do subscribe the channel. Thanks. Hare Krishna.